Top Metal Show.
Welcome back. It's House Metal Show's Hot.
They love string.
We got another little reaction for you. I'm gonna actually let String take care of this one.
One of my favorite bands, Lamb of God, Hourglass. This one was requested by Jose Serrano. So thank you, Jose. Appreciate that one.
Little local action for us, actually. We're 2 hours away.
A couple hours away before they're from, the homestead of Richmond, VA.
The capital.
Capital of Virginia.
Just found out.
Yeah, just found out that Chris Adler is no longer a member of the band. That dude could freaking pound some drums. So I was kind of saddened to hear that that he was unable to stay in with the band after that. Apparently in 2017 he had a motorcycle accident and he's still trying to recover from all that. And so I guess their fill-in guitarist or drummer that they had is the permanent guy now. So,
And I wish I could remember. Maybe it ain't Prong.
it was Prong. I looked it up.
Did it?
I researched.
Oh
Research?
my gosh!
2 in a row?
What? Oh my gosh! We're 2 videos in. Two research
Times
on
I
2
have
of them. Is
researched.
that all we got? Are you gonna
I
surprise
don't.
us?
I might surprise you. I can't. I'm not gonna let the cat out of the bag. But yeah, he was in Winds of Plague and Prong. I can't tell you the years and all that stuff. But
Yeah, I don't think I had years when I looked at it.
But
I
I
just
did-
seemed
I-
like I remember Prong.
I read on Blabbermouth that he did say that Chris was one of his idols, basically, and that he really looked up to his kind of what got him going into. So his style was really kind of based on Chris's style.
Yeah, I
playing,
think
so
I did see that.
So it really wasn't that too hard of a transition for him to go into Lamb of God and get into the band. So when he was filling in, just when it was supposed to be a part-time gig. So
Yeah, Logan had told me yesterday that
Yeah.
Adler had left.
yeah.
My-
So I don't know if he resigned out and they
Yeah.
officially let him in, but the announcement from the actual Lamb of God crew, I guess, whatever you want to call it, that they're the ones that said that the drummer that they had replaced, I can't remember his name, but he was officially the new drummer. So
My info come from Blabbermouth.
Yeah.
So if it ain't Wikipedia and it ain't Blabbermouth and you disagree, it's coming from one of 2 sites. So because I don't claim to know.
well, I think I would
Probably
believe
through-
Blabbermouth's the information more so than
Yeah.
half the stuff I think that's posted on
Yeah,
Wikipedia.
you'd think Wikipedia and the name,
Well-
you'd think it'd be more accurate. Blabbermouth it seems for me is the go-to, one of my go-tos.
It's usually pretty legit stuff on there. So, but anyway, so they don't have an official video for this, so we're pulling it up live from Wacken, I think it was. I'm not sure what the year was, but anyway,
7? Does that sound right?
it was
No,
7
the other
years
one was
ago.
2007.
I think I can't remember.
This
but
one might have been in
I
2011.
don't even know if we can.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
That
Probably
other
not.
one must have been
Yeah,
2007.
the other one was 2007 for
Yeah,
this.
so this one's probably a little bit newer, but anyway, so anyway, Jose, hopefully this is what you were wanting, and thanks for the request, and if everybody else is ready, we're gonna throw it down.
Roller.
Thank you. Good night.
So I know you really love that.
Yeah, music wise, I dig them, but man, I just.
Well, and I don't
it's
think that was
too
very
much.
well mixed for live. I mean, I would have thought being a festival, it might have had a little bit better sound, but I don't know if this was televised. I'm sure
Yeah,
it
and
was.
it's hard
I
for
mean,
me. I mean, I've never even heard the song.
Yeah, and
was
that
all
probably
completely
wasn't
new.
maybe the best representation of it being live, but I mean, they sounded good, but the mix of it wasn't.
Yeah, you know,
great.
it's a little too growly for me
But,
also.
well, yeah, but I mean,
But I like it.
It definitely
I mean-
shows how. I mean, you saw how much the crowd was into it, and how
Oh,
far
the
back
pit.
everybody was just throwing
The pit.
down, and yeah, the pit was pretty. Circle pit was going. You can see that. I mean, it's in. I can't remember which DVD it was on, but man, it was just like some big festival they played overseas, and it was just like people they paying back, and it was just like people, like as far as you could see, there was people, and it was just like everybody was just into it. So it was pretty cool. But
Bass player's beard's wider than mine.
Uh-huh.
man.
It looks
That's
like
how long they've been playing
Yeah.
together.
They probably.
they've been around for
Yeah, there's
years,
man.
yeah, years and years. I wish I still kick myself for not knowing that when they played down at Main Street, gosh, back I think they were still burning the priest then.
Well, I just can't believe
That
we
was a long
saw.
time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time
We
ago.
saw him at the damn Anthrax
Yeah,
show.
that was
Randy.
cool. So yeah, we ran into Randy, and of course that was back in when
Yeah,
his
his
drinking
drunken
days.
days,
Yeah,
yeah.
so he was
He
pretty
was
well
trash.
trashed that night, but that was
Yeah.
pretty cool though.
He had 2 babysitters.
Yeah.
We went over to 7-Eleven. Did I ever tell you about that?
Yeah, y'all talking about a week or two ago.
Yeah,
It
go
was-
in there at 7-Eleven, they got drunk Randy, and they're walking around. There was always cops outside after we'd go to the concert, and we'd go over to 7-Eleven right afterwards. So there was always
Yeah, that
at least 1 or 2 cops out in the parking lot. They would come inside every once in a while.
That was when Anthrax got back together and they'd done a real brief stint. Dan Spitz actually
yeah, Dan
played.
Spitz played that. Yeah,
But he's had, yeah, that wasn't maybe a year. It wasn't that long.
yeah,
And
because
he
that
split again.
was that the show when it was supposed to be John Bush and
No, I don't.
that
think-
was after that one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah,
Yeah, I would have loved to see that. You
Yeah.
know, but
yeah, that would have been cool. But yeah,
it was cool to see Anthrax.
Oh yeah.
You know that line. But I remember. I guess we shouldn't get off from Anthrax. We're Lamb of God. But
Yeah,
what
well,
got me thinking about that was guess Scotty Ian actually called him out. Said we have a fan.
Mm-hmm.
We have a friend of ours here. A couple of y'all might know him, and he was out in the crowd somewhere. Because that was Jack's probably what, I don't know how many people that place held.
Oh shit, probably
500 or 600.
I don't even know if it was 600. Yeah, it wasn't very. It was a pretty small club.
Yeah, awesome club. Though.
Yeah, I always loved going to that place.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of miss not being able to go up there anymore since they've closed up. But yeah, that place was cool. I don't know. We saw numerous bands up there. So
Come home late night drives.
yeah,
Sure,
those
it's a
drives
long
home
ride.
sucked.
Falling asleep, but we
was
did
worth
get to
it.
see a lot of awesome shows. Anything anybody want to say about Lamb of God?
I liked it. I mean,
I like it, but
had
I
to-
wish vocals were a little crisper, like where you could actually understand. But
I mean, that's
I like Lamb of God, so
that's the man that there's just something about their music. And I mean, I'm not always into the growlier stuff as far as vocal wise, but over the years he's gotten, I guess, more matured in his singing style, so he's not as, I guess, growly.
Right.
He's still growly, but he's
Oh,
not
yeah.
as growly. You can actually, he's toned it down a little bit, I guess.
One thing I will say about him, not a huge fan, but from what I see with them guys, and he'll probably agree with me, I mean, they're the real deal. I mean, they've been the real deal the whole time they've been around. I mean, they've never sold themselves short. I've always
Yeah.
felt like, even when, man,
times got tough.
yeah, that's what I was
They
saying.
stuck together.
Yeah,
and,
I mean, they've seen the band basically fight each other constantly for their several years, and
What even
they've
with
been able to
all
pull
the
through
shit
it.
Randy went
yeah,
through.
Yeah,
and-
all the stuff from Czech Republic, and
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, there's just their music is just so tight and so just, I don't know.
And
it's
maybe
just-
all that bitterness is why they write all angry stuff.
well, it's not all angry, but it's
Yeah.
it's just that, I don't know. It's something about their music. It's just, I don't know. It just gets
But,
me.
well, it is, well, I guess Slayer never really did, but, I mean, we've watched the 80s thrash bands, I mean, they all go through their changes, but I don't really ever felt Lamb of God ever did.
No, I mean they've I don't want to say they gotten lighter because they're not gotten lighter, but they have actually came out with some songs
Of course
within the
they
last
did.
couple of years has not been so growly. They did the EP that for that dude that was one of their fans, and he had, I think it was leukemia, and became friends with a couple of the guys in Lamb of God, and they wrote this whole song just for him. And
How long were they Pantera wise? How much later did they come out than Pantera? Because Pantera was doing
Well,
it
if
in
you-
mid-90s, I guess, was their hype.
yeah, and I think it was probably shit. I don't know. See, we didn't do research, so I can't.
Yeah,
throw,
see,
I
I
can't
was
throw a number
testing-
out
I would
there.
say at
See,
least
you tried.
2000.
See, I
We
still
was
got my
already-
cat over here,
It was
but
already 2, 3. I
Yeah,
thought,
yeah.
well,
yep. See,
he does stuff.
I can't.
And this was
I
on a
can't
band that
unload
you
everything
actually
on one
liked. You would
night.
have been able to throw that
I
out.
know. Yeah, I can. And
I'd
really,
say at
I've
least
only
by
gotten.
2000, 2001.
Yeah, I've really gotten into him last few years, but I didn't care for the early stuff. Back when they were Burn the Priest, I gotta say I wasn't as much of a fan of that style back then. But over the last few years, I've really gotten more and more into them. So I need to really go back and listen to the real earlier stuff. But yeah, I think it had to be mid '90s. So I mean, I know Pantera's got several years on them. So
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, even if you count, especially if you count the,
The early
Oh, yeah,
pre-Field
the
hair
pre-
stuff.
days.
yeah.
the pre-
We're
Cowboy
talking
stuff.
almost back there with Motley Crue and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
yeah.
Um,
So yeah, you in the middle on that one then. Yeah,
music-wise, I'm there. Vocals still feel the same way. It's just not. I'm telling you, man, it feels about as growly as I like it.
And that's where I am too. So, but I'll still give it a
That's-
thumbs up, man. Because I mean, I appreciate what Lamb of God does and
Yeah.
how they've
They're
they've
carrying.
done it for years and
They've
years.
carried
and years.
flag.
They've carried their own. They have a loyal following, and they're loyal to their followers. So,
American metal.
American metal,
That's
it's
what
down the road.
They fly that flag usually every concert. You'll see something back there on the backdrop that says American made metal or American metal, something like that on there. So
So that rocks.
yeah.
Leave your thoughts, likes.
Yep. Tell us what you think, Lamb of God.
You like it as much as
All right, y'all want to wrap this on up?
yeah. So throw the comments, subscribe, do all that fancy stuff, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.